Hey everyone, thanks a lot for joining me for this video. What prompted this particular video was a really great question that I got about some tips for touching up your makeup. So you've gotten to the end of your workday like I have right now, and then maybe you're going to go on and do something else, and you don't have time to redo your full face of makeup, but you still want to look fresh. A lot of times people have the issue with putting more on when they touch up instead of realizing that sometimes you need to take a little off as well. So I'm just going to show you a few easy steps with some really, very few products just to show you how to do that basically. I had to do this a lot, especially when when I was reporting full-time, and at the end of my day I would have to go on air and present my story, but throughout the entire day I could have been outside, my hair was getting blown all around, and a lot was going on. So I really had to pay attention to the effectiveness of my touch-up to make myself presentable on air when I definitely didn't have enough time to redo everything. So first thing you want to look at is your skin. My skin right now after a day of work, I am, and again, maybe everything I'm seeing in person is not what you're seeing on camera, but I am really a little bit shiny here, especially in my T-zone area. That's why I've got these e.l.f. Shine Eraser sheets here. These are only $1. You get 50 blotting sheets in there. I've used these on Tyler before. They work great for guys who don't, maybe they don't want to put any makeup on, but they look like kind of greasy, midday. So I'm just going to take that and sort of blot it all over my face. And this is just going to pick up that oil that is sitting on your skin, and the action of blotting is not going to totally, remove. You don't want to put this on and rub, because then you are going to kind of mess up the makeup that's already there. But this is just going to take away that oil that's on the surface. So once you've done that, kind of all over your face, you can just trash that. And then the next step is just go ahead and give yourself a little more powder just to kind of give you that flawless look kind of all over again. I really like the L'Oreal True Match pressed powders. This one that I have is in Sun Beige. And if you have like smaller brushes, like I have a little POSH travel brush set, sometimes those can be nice to just carry around with you, or you can use the brush guards, for any brush really, or if you have like the Coastal Scents kit that you can easily travel with, that's fine too. But I'm just going to show you, a quick little brush that I keep on me. And the reason why I would say use a brush, not the sponge with this comes with a sponge. And on first application, that's fine to give you a little heavier coverage, but on a touch-up, you don't want to cake it on again. So you want it to be really light. That's why I'm using a brush like this that is suitable for really multi-purpose. It's small enough to be good for blush, but it can be powder too. Get a little bit on there and then just kind of go over the entire face, concentrating more maybe on the areas where you did get oily and you want to go over that again. But this is just going to kind of refinish the face. Just like that. I like this powder because it does have some nice coverage, but you can sometimes go overboard, get too much on. So there you go, just go over your face like that. Then if you want a little pick-me-up, a little brighter look, blush and bronzer, either or is great. And a new product that I just got and I love so much, seriously guys, is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer, which gives you one of each. And I have not been, anytime I've seen somebody present this in a video, I've seen it and thought, oh, those don't look too bold, or, I don't know if that's going to do a whole lot, or if I've seen pictures, I haven't even been too impressed. But this is awesome. This is a great contouring bronzer, and this blush is gorgeous. So it's great also that they come, right there in the same pack, so you can use them side by side and not have to use two separate compacts. Putting the blush just on the apples of my cheeks, just going to dot a little bit of bronzer on there, go over the contour a little bit, go over temples, anywhere the sun would naturally hit, and there you've got a little extra glow to your face. And plus this has a nice mirror for when you're traveling around doing touch-ups and stuff. So there you go, you've pretty much got your face under control. Next, the thing that I would concentrate on is looking under my eye area, and in my mirror in front of me I can see that a little bit of my liner has come down just a little bit under my eye. Not a ton, but just enough to make sort of a smudge there for me. So I always keep the Revlon makeup eraser pen on me, and basically what this is eye makeup remover in a little pen. And so you want to have that, but also a Q-tip, because this will leave a residue if you just leave it as is. So you kind of put it over whatever you want to get rid of, then take the Q-tip so you are once again dry. And now you've cleaned up that whole under eye area. And then sometimes you can just use the Q-tip on the other eye because it's been moistened or whatever. Usually I only have the problem on my left eye. I really don't understand that. And then if you wanted to go back with your powder a little bit, take your powder brush and just kind of dust over the area once more. That's fine. Otherwise, this pretty much works. Having gone over it with the Q-tip, nothing's, wet there. You don't want to leave essentially eye makeup remover under your eye in a moistened state, because then it's all going to go away. So there we go. We're good on that. One other touch-up idea for the eye is to just keep a dark shadow on you. Black, brown, plum, navy, whatever you're comfortable with. This is Max Carbon, and I find that this can give me a really quick pick-me-up, especially if you're kind of doing the day-to-night thing. I have a double-ended POSH brush here, and this side is kind of like the crease brush. And so I'm just going to get a little bit of that color right there on the brush. And then just kind of go to my crease. And this is just gonna re-emphasize, whatever was there before. I actually need my mirror to look down in here. Kind of recreate your outer V, or just go over your contouring. I really, whenever I'm touching up, I usually only feel the need to touch up with the darkest shade. Not everyone may be like that, but when you're doing outer V's and stuff, sometimes that can fade on you a little bit. So anyway, just go over that a little bit. These two-sided brushes are so handy because then you can go with the bigger end and kind of buff out the outer edge again. But that's just a nice way to just add a little more intensity to your eye area for evening, or to just redefine. And what's so nice, you get a nice dark matte color. It can be as intense as you want it to be. Carbon could have been a lot more intense than I just made it there, but I just wanted a little extra definition, so there you go. And one last thing to perk up your eyes is to just recurl your lashes. Just a quick hit on each eye will make it look more opened up and take away the need for you to put on more mascara. Again, it's not always about applying more. Sometimes you don't need to do too much at all. And then to really perk up your face, go ahead and use a brighter color on your lips. Maybe it's a brighter pink or a red. I'm going to use the Maybelline, and I think this is the, what is this called, this exact product? I think it's like the Moisture Wear lip color in Roseberry, and so it's just like a nice kind of pretty pink shade, a little more vibrant than your average one. Put that on, and suddenly your teeth look a little wider, your face looks a little more polished, and everything just looks a little more pulled together and kind of a little more defined and awake. So there you go, guys. That's basically my tips for touching up your face and looking, kind of reviving your look. Maybe it's at the end of a day. Maybe you're going for more of a nighttime look. Of course, if you're doing a nude lip for the day and you want to stick with that, just take whatever gloss or lipstick you're using for the day. But these are just some quick tricks that you can do definitely on a budget for sure. So thanks so much for the question, and I hope this helps you guys. Thanks for watching.